we got? Oh, man. We got all kinds of stuff to look at.
If you look at a skylight from above, is it still a skylight, or what? One of those mini carousels you often get outside supermarkets. He seems pretty downcast.
Ah, he needs a shave.
Hello, everything okay with you?
Oh, hi. Yes, everything's fine.
It doesn't look like it to me. I thought everyone was always happy and in a good mood on cruise ships.
Sometimes you become conscious of the fact that your whole life can change in a matter of seconds. In those moments, you ask yourself if all your plans for the future really make sense.
Well, he seems a real moody character.
Uh-huh.
If he's always like that.
So he's a nihilist.
But maybe he has good reason to be so depressed. Does it concern the incident at the harbor?
How do you know?
A tragic story. Did you know the man?
No.
It was actually quite strange. He had spoken to me just a few seconds before, and then...
He spoke to you?
Yes. He asked me if I was going to be traveling on this ship, and then he was gone again, and then this accident.
Did he say anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Are you quite sure?
Yes, I guess so. Why?
Oh, it's not that important. This whole thing has just gotten to me, that's all. Excuse me. I just need a few minutes alone.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. Where are these photos?
A beauty underneath a birch tree. Her name is missing, but she seems familiar somehow. Nice tush, by the way. The Queen of the Heath, 1986. I seriously hope she won the title owing to a lack of competition. The pictures hanging here are of supposedly famous people who have traveled on this ship. It starts in the year 1982 with the mayor of Hicksville.
Hicksville.
I guess this is used to make announcements to the passengers.
We're sinking.
No idea where the porter is, but he must be somewhere around here, and I wouldn't like him to catch me. A bell. It goes ding-dong, or maybe ding-a-ling, in extreme cases possibly even just ping.
Bing.
Oops.
Oh, great. She broke the bell, too.
I wish you a wonderful day, my good lady. How can I be of service?
I think I just...
Damaged the bell? Oh, don't worry, I'll take care of it later.
Good. What I actually wanted to say is that there's a suitcase belonging to a certain William Patterson in my room, and my own is missing. I assume the two suitcases were mixed up.
Most regrettable. I will look into the matter immediately.
That would be nice. I'm sure Mr. Patterson must be missing his suitcase, too.
I don't think so.
Sorry?
You may not have heard, but William Patterson met with an unfortunate accident shortly before the journey began.
Oh,
Yeah.
Was he the man who was run over at the harbor in Hamburg?
Yes, what a tragic accident.
Is it serious?
I don't think it could have gotten any more serious.
Is he...
I'm afraid so. I will start looking for your suitcase immediately and bring it to your cabin. It was probably taken to poor William Patterson's cabin by mistake.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much. I could actually go to bed now. There's nothing to be said against that. After all, I'm here to relax. The last few days were just a bit too much. The separation from Max. Nina, you're here to forget him. So don't start moping again. I'll just go to bed now, and when I wake up tomorrow morning, the world will seem a much happier and friendlier place. And my suitcase will probably be back too. It can't just have disappeared. At least, I hope not. 1 second, I'm coming.
It's the plumber. I've come to fix the sink.
Isn't that the bikini from my case? There's a note attached with a scrawly handwritten message.
What? Somebody's been touching her bikini.
The bikini top from my suitcase. This is the note that was fixed to my bikini top. The following text has been scrawled on it. Are you looking for this here? I also have the rest. Come and get it. How? Here's a little clue. They come from outer space, but seen from down here, that doesn't seem so important anymore. I don't know what this is all about, and whether whoever wrote it is just mental or actually dangerous. The question is, were the suitcases exchanged deliberately, and if so, why?
What kind of weirdo would string her clothes all over the ship?
One of those mini carousels you often get outside supermarkets. I'm afraid I won't fit in there, and I can't move it either. The wheels are missing on one side.
Wait a minute, don't we have some spare wheels on us? Woohoo! Stuffy!
The lower side of the window is filthy. You can hardly see the UFO through it.
We never did finish
It
looking
looks
around.
like a perfectly normal counter from the front. I can't say if it's any more exciting at the back. The counter is too high for that. A bowl of marzipan potatoes.
Marzipan potatoes?
Marzipan potatoes are one of the best reasons for loving Christmas. That way up.
Let me guess, this way down.
It leads to the hull of the ship. The bolt really does stick out quite a way.
That's dangerous.
The handyman in charge doesn't seem to take his job too seriously. That's encouraging. It's stuck in the wall. I can't pull it out.
I can't pull it out. Ooh. That's cool. It's the ice bucket challenge.
There's no ice in it.
Well, I guess we have to go get some ice.
Discussing
Get
the
out.
sense of having ping pong tables on board a ship is probably as pointless as it is to argue about keeping a vegetarian cookbook in a slaughterhouse. Keeps you nice and warm during cold nights at sea. Looks comfortable. Calling it a pool is a bit of an exaggeration. Large bathtub would be more appropriate, but it's certainly big enough to cool down in. The sunscreen may be very chic, but I really doubt whether it's very effective.
I just saw a shooting star. Oh.
I just don't feel like bathing at the moment.
So she now has a bucket of water. We're gonna make her clean, aren't we? Chauvinistic. Of course.
The large, bold headline on the front page reads, "The Final Victory Over Nature. How the Powers of the World Hope to Regain Control." It concerns the UN General Assembly taking place in New York in a few days to discuss the dramatic natural catastrophes of the last weeks and months. There's also something written here about the expert roundtables that are meeting before the conference. My father is attending one of those.
Uh-huh.
That's not a very innovative nautical decoration.
Yeah.
This is for all guests on board, so I'll leave it here.
Oh.
A cute picture of Noah's Ark. It doesn't look like it has much artistic value, more like it came from a children's book. There's one of those in my father's museum.
Ooh, emergency flashlight. Take it.
A bell. No idea what it can be used for. The wash basin is in a terrible state.
Wow.
Dispenses soap. The program selection seems to be defective.
Yeah.
There's a sign on it. The dryer seems to be broken.
Okay.
The steam is coming out of the pipe. The seal is probably broken. How much soap for an ice bucket full of water? That should be enough. The cleaning equipment is complete. Now I just have to find someone to do the cleaning. I'm not going to reach in there. Much too hot.
I was gonna say, if we've got our cleaning equipment. Let's go clean the skylight. No.
Great. Even on vacation, I can't escape the role that this spiteful and unjust society has forced on me. Whatever happened to the achievements of women's lib?
Preach, sister, preach. Looks like a big Q-tip.
At least I'm being diligent. The skylight is clean again.
It's dark in here.
There's a note at the foot of the children's carousel. You will find the last clue that leads to your suitcase at the back of the ship.
Oh.
Hey, what kind of a sick mind is this?
I know,
Sending
right?
me around the entire ship and writing me strange messages. Should I be seriously worried about this?
Yeah, my first question is, wouldn't it have been easier to just, turn the toy over? Whoa, why is she running?
It said that the next clue would be hidden at the back of the ship. Maybe that didn't mean a real ship, but this picture here. Maybe I should remove it from the wall. I can't see anything on the wall. The Noah's Ark drawing. There's a photo stuck to the back of the picture, the wrong way round, unfortunately. So I can't see the image. Simply
What?
ripping it off won't work either.
What?
It would probably destroy the photo.
What? It's stuck with something sticky?
Okay, now I can remove the photo without problems. Oh, it's a picture of Max, my ex-boyfriend.
He's on the ship, stalking her.
A picture of my ex-boyfriend Max shortly after his skiing accident with his leg in plaster. If I'm not mistaken, that was also in my suitcase. Underneath the photo, someone's written in felt-tip pen, "Poor guy, he should see a doctor." Just wait. If I catch the person who's been spreading my stuff around the ship, I'll send him to the sick bay.
Alright. Where is sick bay anyway?
This seems to be the ship's sick bay. The door to the sick bay is locked.
Congratulations! You actually did it!
Who the hell is this?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Oscar, and you're Nina. That's right, isn't it?
Yes, but...
See, I never thought you'd figure it out. I made an extra special effort, but you are really good.
Made an effort? How?
With the paper chase, of course.
You mean you wrote all those notes and you
Yes!
He rummaged
Great,
through her
huh?
underwear.
stole my suitcase and dropped my things all over the ship?
No, the suitcase was just lying around. I found it and read your name, and I thought you'd like to have it back.
Okay, let me get this straight. You just found the suitcase.
Yes, it was just lying around here all the time.
Did you see who brought it here?
No, no idea. But that's not important. What's important is that you won the paper chase.
I don't quite know if I should be relieved that there wasn't some psychopathic madman behind the whole thing, or... Well, the main thing is that the case is back again. But who brought it here? And why?
It was a great game, wasn't it?
Yeah, great. Do me a favor. Next time you want to play this type of game, tell me first. Promise?
Okay.
Thanks. And now it's time for bed.
Okay. Good night, Nina.
Sleep tight.
Here I was, scared, witless, and worrying about psychopaths and such like, and it turns out it was just some cheeky kid who wanted to have a paper chase. I think I'm showing the first symptoms of persecution mania. Maybe in the future I shouldn't look for a conspiracy behind every little thing, but after my experience in Tunguska, be that as it may, I should lie down for an hour and relax a bit.
Told you she was in Tunguska.
Or I'll kill you.
Oh, sure, that knocked her out.
Well, how are you feeling?
I felt better. My head...
Don't worry. Everything's okay. You've just got a mild concussion. You should be fine
Oh,
after
that
a
all.
few hours rest.
Have you caught the guys yet?
What guys?
Well, the ones who were in my cabin.
I don't know anything about that.
But that's why I'm here.
You're here because you hit your head on the door.
It was the other way round. I don't walk into doors just for the fun of it.
We're on a ship. You can easily be knocked off balance by a large wave.
Nonsense. Somebody slammed the door against my head. And what about the guys who were in my cabin?
What guys? Miss Jordan said...
Miss Jordan? Who's that?
Katerina Jordan is another passenger. I think she's helping the captain to fill in the insurance form.
Oh, really? Where?
In the restaurant, I assume. But you should have a rest first. Later, you can...
Have a rest. Yes, I can do that later. But now I just want to know why that stupid cow is going around telling everyone that I enjoy walking into doors in my spare time. I'm very curious to hear her explanation.
And then this wave came up and Ms. Kalenkov fell against the door?
You had better consider your next answer very carefully.
Oh, Ms. Kalenkov. It's so good to see you back on your feet. Are you feeling better? We're just writing out the accident report, and Miss Jordan is kindly...
Oh yes, Ms. Jordan is extremely helpful, and she just loves telling stories. Whether her stories have anything to do with the truth isn't really that important, right?
I don't understand.
Miss Kalenkov, you shouldn't upset yourself. It's bad for your health. I'm sure the doctor prescribed strict bed rest for you.
That would suit you. I would like to know why you tell such lies. Didn't you get enough attention as a kid?
Calm down. You don't seem to have quite recovered from your knock on the head.
I am still clear enough in the head to know the difference between having the door slammed against my head and falling against the door, unlike you, apparently.
Is the pain still bad?
It's gonna be a cat
I'll
fight.
show you what real pain is in a minute.
Ladies, I suggest we postpone the report.